You have been learning English for years. You took classes in school. You downloaded the apps. You watched the movies. And yet, you still feel stuck. You understand almost everything I am saying right now. But if I asked you to turn off this video and speak to me for 5 minutes, you would freeze. Your palms would sweat. You would translate every word in your head from your native language. This is what linguists call the intermediate plateau. It feels like you are climbing a mountain, but you have stopped moving up. You are just walking in circles. Most people quit here. They think, I am just not good at languages. Or I am too old. I am here to tell you, that is a lie. The problem isn't your brain. The problem is your method. Today, we are going to throw away the old school textbooks. I am going to give you a 3-step blueprint to break through this plateau. These are not hacks. This is the exact methodology used by polyglots and diplomats to master a language quickly. And stick around until the end, because step number 2 is going to be the foundation for a special practice session we will do together this Wednesday. Let's begin. Step number 1 is about changing your diet. Not your food diet, but your digital diet. We call this active immersion. In the 1980s, a linguist named Stephen Krashen proposed the input hypothesis. He proved that we acquire language in only one way, by understanding messages. But here is the mistake you are making. You are either consuming content that is too hard, like Shakespeare, or content that is too boring, like grammar drills. To fix this, we need to hack your environment. First, the digital switch. Right now, pick up your phone. Go to Settings. Change the language to English. Yes, it will be annoying. For the first 2 days, you won't be able to find the calculator. You will get lost in the menus. But this discomfort is good. It forces your brain to realize, English is not a subject I study, it is a tool I need to survive. Every time you look at your screen, hundreds of times a day, you will see words like settings, privacy, notification, snooze. This is effortless vocabulary building. Second, the 80-20 rule of content. Stop watching movies with subtitles in your native language. That is cheating. Your brain is lazy. It will always read the easy text and ignore the English audio. Instead, watch content about your hobbies. If you love cooking, watch MasterChef US. If you love football, watch the Premier League analysis. Why? Because you already know the context. When the chef holds an onion and says chop the onion, you don't need a dictionary. You see the action. You hear the word. You learn. This is comprehensible input. You are learning English without studying English. Now let's move to step 2. This is the most critical part of this video. If input is the fuel, this step is the engine. It is called shadowing. Many students listen well, but they have a lazy mouth. Your mouth muscles are trained for your native language, not for English. English has different sounds, different rhythms, different intonations. Shadowing is not just repeating. It is mimicking. It is acting. Here is the protocol. Find a short audio clip, a TED Talk, a YouTube video, a movie scene, with subtitles. Listen to one sentence. Pause the audio. Repeat exactly what you heard. But here is the secret, do not just say the words. Copy the melody. If the speaker goes up at the end of the sentence, you go up. If they whisper, you whisper. If they are angry, be angry. You need to become an actor. For example, listen to this simple phrase, what are you doing? A robot says, what are you doing? A native speaker says, what ya doin'? The sounds connect. The T disappears. The speed changes. Shadowing trains your brain to hear these connections. The mirror exercise. I want you to stand in front of a mirror for 5 minutes a day. Look at your mouth. Does it move like a native speaker's mouth? It will feel strange. You will feel silly talking to yourself. But remember, Every professional musician practices scales before they play a concert. Shadowing is your scale practice. Important, this Wednesday, we are going to upload a special video dedicated entirely to this. I have prepared a real-life dialogue about meeting someone new. We will break it down, line by line, and we will shadow it together. It will be a full workout for your mouth. Finally, step 3. Micro output. There is a misconception that you need a speaking partner to practice speaking. False. You can practice output all by yourself. The biggest enemy of fluency is the time it takes to construct a sentence. You think subject, verb, tense, vocabulary. By the time you construct the sentence, the conversation is over. We need to shorten that time. Here is the tool, the 3-sentence journal. Speaking is just writing, but faster. If you can't write it, you can't say it. Every night, before you sleep, open a notebook or the Notes app on your phone and write just 3 sentences. Sentence 1: The past. What did I do today? I went to the coffee shop and worked for 2 hours. Sentence 2: The feeling. How do I feel right now? I am exhausted because the traffic was terrible. Sentence 3: The future. What is the plan for tomorrow? Tomorrow, I need to call my boss. Why these 3? Because they cover the 3 most important tenses: past simple, present continuous, and future simple. Doing this every day trains your brain to access these grammar structures instantly. Over time, make the sentences longer. Add details. Add emotions. Eventually, stop writing and just say these 3 sentences to yourself while brushing your teeth. This is how you turn your internal monologue into English. Fluency is not a destination, it is a habit. If you do these 3 things: immerse, change your digital environment. Shadow, mimic the melody, not just words. Journal, produce 3 sentences daily. You will see massive results in just 30 days. It is called the compound effect. Small actions, repeated daily, lead to huge results. Don't rely on motivation. Motivation is temporary. Rely on systems. This is your system. Now you have a mission. Subscribe to the channel right now and turn on the notification bell. Why? Because on Wednesday, we are moving from theory to practice. We are going to take a real conversation script, and we are going to apply the shadowing technique together. It will be your first step towards sounding like a native. Do not miss it. Thank you for watching. Stop studying, start living the language. I'll see you on Wednesday.